Man, I don't know what it is, but this humid heat, I can't even finish my damn workout. Hey man, you think real quick, you can take my phone, take pictures of me as I'm running at you for a thumbnail?
I can't.
That was freaking hard. We're gonna talk about why this happens here in just a minute, and why the heat and humidity is doing to my body what it's doing. All right, so what happened this morning, I attempted to do a fart leg, which is a type of workout we do in cross country during the summer, to where you run for like 3 minutes at a really hard pace, and then you jog for 3 minutes, and then you run hard for another 3 minutes, so on. You get the point. And here in South Arkansas, where I go to college at, and run in college at, it is extremely humid here. It says it's 85 degrees, but the real feel is really 95 degrees. During the summer, it's 10 degrees hotter here than the actual temperature because of how humid and how much water is in the air. The reason I wasn't able to finish my run and complete my workout this morning was because of how hot and humid it was. It destroyed my body. It physically destroyed my body. My body was gone. It was done. The reason it did this, I knew it was because of the humidity, but I had to do some research beforehand and figure out exactly why does the humidity, wait 1 second. I had to turn that light off. So the reason that the heat and humidity affects our body so much comes down to sweat and the dew point. The dew point is humidity. It's how much dew is in the air, basically. And there's a lot of dew in the mornings and the evenings. So when we sweat, our sweat's made to evaporate. And whenever our sweat evaporates, that's how it cools our body down. But when it's super humid like it is here, your sweat doesn't evaporate. So what happens is your body can't cool down because the sweat's not evaporating. Your body can overheat. And I already get hot in general as it is. I am always the first person to sweat, and I'm always getting really hot really easily. I already struggle with that. Add humidity to that, my body gets really just broken down in the heat. And if you weigh a lot more than the average person, then it's even harder on your body to cool it down, and you get even hotter. And so running in the humid heat is extremely difficult, but it has its benefits. The benefits to running in the humid heat allow you to build your aerobic base. Yes, you're not going to be running a lot of fast miles in the humid heat because your pace is going to be slowed down so much because of how humid it is. By running in the humid heat, you're setting up a really nice aerobic base for whenever it gets cooler. So whenever the cooler months come, whenever race season comes and it's the fall or the winter, you're going to be really fit because your body's so used to running in extreme conditions that as soon as it gets cool and it drops down, to 70, 60, 50 degrees, as soon as it's dry and cold or cool, you're going to pop off and you're going to run really fast because your body's so used to being constricted when you're running. It's also called poor man's altitude. It's like the benefit of running in altitude. When you're running at altitude, it's a lack of oxygen going into you. It makes it harder to run certain paces and to run fast and to run hard. It makes it hard to run in general. And the same way humidity does that as well. As you're training, if you're in the South like I am, if you're in East Texas, if you're in Louisiana, Arkansas, Georgia, if you're anywhere in the South part and you got a lot of trees around you, a lot of lakes, if you're near an ocean, you know how humid it is. But just know that it's really, really beneficial in the long run, in the long haul. All of that hard, sucky miles in the humid heat, it's gonna pay off. So stick with it. That is the science behind running in the hot humidity of the South. Yeah, I'm gonna read you a verse here really quick, and it's Matthew chapter 10, verse 39. It says, "He who finds his life will lose it." And then it says, "He who loses his life for my sake will find it." that resonates so much because as followers of Christ, we have to lay our lives down for his, and we have to be willing to lose our life and the things in our life for Christ. So just a really good word. We got a lot of errands to run, so I'm gonna finish reading this and we're gonna go run some errands. All right, Carly, you wanna say hey?
Hey.
All right, we're gonna dig into some lunch here. Then you're gonna go back to work.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna be working out for about an hour, doing a bunch of strength training, and so it's only gonna be about a few seconds for y'all, but let's get to it. Boom. And that was the workout. And if you want to know the workout, you can pause the video and look at it right here. But I'm going to go run 2 more miles out in the heat. It's like 110 or something crazy right now. But I'm going to go run 2 miles just because I want to make sure I get my 8 miles for the day. And then Carly and I are going to go out on a date. We're going to spend time together. And so that's the end of this video. If y'all enjoyed, subscribe, like the video, comment down below what you thought. Hey, see y'all next video.